A city known for its incredible skyline, its nightlife and beaches, today centered around this venue, Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Ready to get this game started, here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway at Hard Rock. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll start the drive with Achan. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Hey.
Slot man motioned over. Going play action, Tagovailoa. He puts some juice on it deep. His first throw is an interception. Geno Stone picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, ready? Here we go. 11 empty. Take. 11 empty.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Taken in by Shaheed. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1-1, ready?
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Burrow to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 39. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Ready. Watch it, Oscar.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's Achane. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Tua off the play fake. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's third down.
Hey, number one. Ready. Out.
Here's Tua again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He has it at the 5. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Achane goes up and over for the touchdown. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Lining up now to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. Handoff headed left to Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
11 mighty. 12. 11.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number,
Here we go.
carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of it.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it.
It's man.
Offense up to the line fast.
11 MT. 12.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
11 mighty. 12.
On third down, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
11.
Burrow back to throw. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
They kick the running back in motion.
Stop.
Here we go. Second and very long. He lofts it deep left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. First down, and they go right back to him. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, first and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. Here we go. Stop.
A give left side to Brown. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals start to fight back with their first points of this game. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, first and 10. Here's Achane running right. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins, who have second and 4.
It's safe. Go ahead. Get on.
Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's second down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Go ahead. Hey. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Second down now, 7 to go. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Good.
Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense going for it here, 4th and 5.
Ready, shot. Hey, shot.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. He's got Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Miami touchdown. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
On one, ready?
They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion. On first down, here's Burrow. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Flush down now to his left. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
Let's go.
Working quickly here. From the gun, a get to Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Oh, he loses the football. And the Dolphins got it! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
On 2.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. Dot.
Trying for it with Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, Burrow to throw. This one taken in by Chase. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they take this in for the score. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
21G. Okay. Ready, set.
They'll stick with Achane. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That was Geno Stone up there to make that play.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to throw it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Running left, here's Achane. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right.
2nd down carry for Achane. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
All right, come on.
Achane again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Go ahead.
Staten. Oh no, the ball is loose. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Hauled in by Waddle. Extra DB out there for the Bengals. 3rd down coming. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He has the first over the middle. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Time on three, kick. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. They did it! He made the interception! Logan Wilson has it! And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th! There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Burrow setting up the play action. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
There was a window there for a moment, but boy, did they close the gap before that throw could arrive.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
11 mighty.
They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked on a guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a chain up the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, here's Tua. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gotta figure out this third down here. He's back to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away.
On 2, ready?
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
12, 12, 12.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 25 on second down. Finds his man Chase. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
On 1, ready?
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
11, 11. Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
He'll look to throw it. Called in left side. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's back.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. Setting up to pass. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look.
Gun. Shot.
Back to throw. Getting out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, Thomas. To Hunt.
Here he is to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. To Hunt.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
12. To Hunt.
Now to throw. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
11. To Hunt.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And he brings it in, touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
As we approach the final half-minute of play, their comeback hopes resting on recovering this kick. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
A-Chain on the inside give. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. This is why it's called a victory formation. He takes a knee and the seconds tick away towards a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us. Yeah, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player.